welcome to the Real Deal of Hollywood. I'm your host, Warren Zell. Nice to see you. How are you doing today?
Okay, I'm making it very well. They told me to come talk to the next big superstar in television on red carpets. They brought me out here, and so I'm so happy to be speaking with you.
What are your expectations?
I only expect to live to the next day, but expectation as far as what you're doing, I think you're going to be great at this.
Do you have any projects that you are currently working on?
Yeah, I do. Excuse me, young lady, can I have that bag?
Yes.
And I was going to show you. What we did is my daughter and I started a cannabis brand, and the cannabis brand is called Deuces 22. So this is one of our containers, in case you wanted to see it. Deuces. That's a sativa, and we have 3 other kinds, but that's in the back.
For this COVID-19, it's been a very long time. How did you overcome the long pause caused by the pandemic?
Well, I literally didn't struggle. I was a little prepared. Like most people, I was able to do some things to bring it in, and then I stayed out of the way of people, but I did a little something different. I just kept breathing as much as I can. I do a lot of deep breathing, and I eat a plant-based diet. So I took a lot of things that were antiviral, trying to keep my health going.
Thank you. May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
My name is John Sally, and the 3 tips of success is 1 is show up, 2, show up again, and 3, make sure you're there.
I'm Christine Devine. I'm a news anchor at Fox 11, and I just wanted to support Big Percy, RMM Big Percy, and just the fact that we're all getting out, got my vaccine, so we're all out here trying to enjoy one another and come back to life.
What are some of your expectations for this huge tournament?
My expectations were met when I walked up and I saw smiles. Yeah, just smiles and hugs.
Which projects are you currently working on?
Projects? Well, I anchor the news on Fox 11 at 5, 6, and 10 p.m., so pretty busy every day. Overcoming the pandemic for me meant living through the pandemic. Being a newscaster, it was a lot of work, a lot of information, a lot of learning, and now I think we're kind of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here. We're kind of seeing how we can live with the coronavirus, with our vaccine, and just come back to life here.
What are your 3 tips of success?
3 tips for success. I would say work harder than you're asked to work. Ask your company what you can give to them, not what they can give to you. And do what you're passionate about, because you'll enjoy it. You'll love going to work every day.
Thank you so much for having this interview. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. What brings you to this tournament?
I started playing with Percy, golf probably about 7-8 years ago, and it's always been competitive and fun, and we turned our fun weekends into a golf tournament, so I'm here to support my guy.
What are your expectations?
Just to have fun and relax, hopefully not get too dark. It's hot out here.
Do you have any projects that you are currently working on?
I'm working on some stuff on TV projects that we'll be announcing soon. Working on my twins podcast. Check out the Barnes Boys podcast on Instagram and on YouTube. Doing a lot of stuff in the cannabis space with Ease and Herbal and my brand 7 Leaves. So just staying busy and having fun.
For this COVID-19, how did you overcome the long pause caused by the pandemic?
I was actually okay, to be honest with you. I stayed blessed that, my family stayed healthy, and I actually got a chance to relax. My whole life, since I was 18, I've been traveling the world for sports, and now it finally gave me a chance to kind of sit down and reflect and relax and enjoy everything I worked my ass off for. So the pandemic, like I said, luckily my family stayed completely healthy. I continue to make money, and I got a chance to relax.
Interesting. May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
Believe in yourself, grind, and you're going to get it out of it what you put into it.
Well, I'm here because I'm part of the event production team, and I'm also lead PR of the event. So I'm just here supporting my friend Big Percy and making sure the event is awesome.
Do you have any expectations for this big tournament?
No, I'm just here. I'm excited. I have no expectations on anything ever, so I don't have any expectations here, but I'm very excited. So
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Which projects are you currently working on?
Well, currently I'm going to be working on no projects because this project got me so tired that I can't even imagine doing anything else at this moment.
Okay, so for this COVID-19, how did you overcome the pandemic?
Well, I just stayed in at first, and then I just kind of worked around it. I did other things. I changed my job, and I didn't do the same job, and I did something different, like event planning. So I worked around it that way.
May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
Yes, always be positive, help people, always help others, and always know your worth.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I can't complain. It's a beautiful thing. I'm glad you guys came out. Golf Beef number 5. It's a celebration. No color lines. Every color is here. Every shape, size, and everything. We're just having a good time, and I'm glad you guys came.
Thank you. What brings you to this tournament?
Well, I'm the founder of the tournament, and it's just a blessing for me to put it together and invite all the celebrities, invite all the vendors, and it's just a good time. And it happened to fall on Cinco de Mayo, so I'm celebrating some of my Latin brothers this year.
Do you have any expectation for this huge and fantastic tournament?
Well, the expectations is giving back. So, we give back to Snoop's Football League. We give back to my city, which is the Pomona City Movement. And we're just having a good time, man, and celebrating life.
Thank you. Which project are you currently working on?
I'm working on my Rider Gang mixtape. I'm working on my movie. I have a store in Las Vegas. And the biggest thing, once you guys get a chance, I have my new vodka up there. It's True Legacy Vodka.
Thank you. So for this huge period of time of COVID-19, how did you overcome the pandemic?
Well, last year we were supposed to do it here. So I sat back last year and reevaluated some situations. And I said, you know what? Now it's time to bring it back. So we're doing all the guidelines. We have a tester over there. People are wearing their masks. But we did it for a year, and now it's time to get out and have a little bit of fun.
Thank you. May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
3 tips of success: God, God, God. And my mama.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Yo, nice to meet you, man. It's your boy Kyle Massey, Corey in the house, That's So Raven, Disney Channel alumni. We in the building, man. Let's get it.
What are your expectations for this huge tournament?
I'm expecting to come in like 3rd, maybe 1st, 4th, something like that. That's my expectations.
May you share with us your project that you're working on right now?
Right now, we're just waiting for the 2nd season of Millennials. It's the #1 show in AMC history. Big shout out to AMC for making the show #1. And yeah, we're just waiting for season 2 to come out.
May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
Three tips of success. I would say stay focused, stay driven, and stay creative.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. Same here.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm high. La, da, 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 da. I'm feeling good, brother.
Thank you. What brings you to this tournament?
You know what I'm saying? Big Percy called me out. He out here putting it down for the brothers and the homies. So, I had time. So, I had to come out here and support him and help the cannabis companies and everybody that's trying to do something positive.
What are some of your expectations for this huge and fantastic tournament?
Good networking, everybody promoting each other, making money, laughing, and having a good time, and doing it again tomorrow.
Which project are you currently working on?
Well, I have a music project that's coming out. I got a song with I Am, He Was, and it's called Whole Thing. I got my own beer called Cold Fro T5, you know what I'm saying? And then I got some clothes, I got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Got my own strand of weed called Fro G Kush, Palmdale Perp, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I'm just living and being happy right now, man.
Thank you. So for this huge period of time of COVID-19, how did you overcome the pandemic?
I overcame the pandemic by praying to God. I gave to some people who I thought needed it, and I ended beefs with some of my enemies. I called them up and I just let a lot of stuff go. And I really believe a supernatural power, I believe God, helped me get through the pandemic. I stayed performing during the pandemic. All during the pandemic, somebody was paying me for some reason. And I'm gonna give the credit to a supernatural power, God. I think, just trying to do good and be better, God helped me get through this pandemic. I thrived during the pandemic.
Thank you. And in the last question, may you share with us your 3 tips of success?
My 3 steps of success?
3 tips of success.
3 tips of success. Okay. Figure out what you really, really, really want to do. Work at it every day until you die. I think I'm gonna just give you 2 tips.
Yeah.
Figure out what you want to do, and it's not over until you're dead.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And if you do what you like, you're gonna enjoy doing it. I like getting high, I like drinking, I like rapping, so I can do it till I die. So I suggest to the next person, they figure out what they really like, and just get up every morning and try to do it. And it's not over until you're dead.
Thank you so much for this interview.
Yes, sir.
My name is Vincent E. Norman, and I'm the CEO and the founder of the Marijuana Hall of Fame. And so, of course, the tournament is called Golf Beef, and it's hosted by Snoop Dogg's manager, which is Percy. And so we came here to make the announcement of inducting Snoop in the 2022 class of the Marijuana Hall of Fame. He's definitely well-deserving. He's been pioneer in advocating for the plant for many, many years in the hip-hop community and also just in the public sector worldwide. He has championed the plant. So we just thought it would be fitting and worthy to have him on this day to make that announcement that he will be inducted in the 2022 class of the Marijuana Hall.
Thank you. Which projects are you currently working on?
So right now we just launched a website, a digital platform, marijuanahalloffame.com. You need to check it out. And so right now we're just bringing in, telling the stories of cannabis, people who have survived, cancer patients, just talk about CBD, how CBD helps people with sleep disorders, THC helps people with anxiety, PTSD. I'm a Marine, I'm a former veteran, I'm a veteran right now myself, a former Marine, and so, that's dear to me as well. It's working with veterans, and then talking about just how much the cannabis plant works for, and so, it's not, people think, oh, it's just smoking weed. It's not just smoking weed. We talk about people that are championing the plant, people for decriminalization, legalization of the plant. There are lawmakers, there are politicians that champion the plant. There are states, there's countries. Uruguay is one of the first countries. Canada is second. Of course, Mexico just made the announcement. We know about New York, just made the announcement of recreational, and it's big. So we're looking at just being able to make this as a global, cannabis for everyone.
Okay, thank you. For this COVID-19, how did you overcome the pandemic?
So, 2020 was kind of difficult, but again, the sales of marijuana skyrocketed. Billions and billions of dollars was made in the cannabis industry. So actually it gave us a chance to dial back, reset, and then really kind of talk about this a little bit more, because it really gave us a push, because people started really counting on CBD, THC, for anxiety disorders, for, depression, mood swings. So it kind of really uplifted marijuana. You know what I'm saying? It kind of uplifted it. And, there were a lot of things closed down, but guess what? Those dispensaries was not closed down. They became an essential item for the public because people need relief, medical. Yes, sir.
Can you share us your 3 tips of success?
Well, I've been an entrepreneur for about 30 years, so my 3 tips for success is this: 1, stay consistent. 2, know your product, know your worth, know what you stand for, all of that in one, and take that, because if you don't take that to heart, then no one else is going to take that to heart. And the last is Be a people person. Respect others, respect the consumers, and they respect you. And they might not always buy your product, that's okay. But still, respect others.
Thank you so much for having this interview.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Here at the 5th annual Golf Beef golf tournament here in beautiful Moore Park, and excited to play in this tournament. I give back every year to this tournament, and I love golf beef.
What brings you to this tournament, and what can you share us about some of your expectations?
Yeah, what brings me here is the Percy, Snoop, all the entertainers and everyone just getting together. It's a great time. We have fun, we laugh, but also what I like to do is give back. So my fitness DVD is out, and it's jump interval training, and I give that to all the talent and everyone here. So always love to give back and come and have fun.
Thank you. So for this COVID-19, how did you overcome the long pause caused by the pandemic?
Well, I overcame it by increasing my immune system and helping my clients increase their immune system so that they can build a bigger defense around the virus that's going on, making sure that nutrition-wise we're eating good foods, healthy foods, we're getting good vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything that's needed in order to sustain a great immune system, and just staying positive and getting enough sleep and doing all those good things to keep a healthy body and mindset.
Oh yeah, thank you. I also do these, like having a good sleep and eating much more food to build up our immune system. Which projects are you currently working on?
Currently, I have a book coming out, and my book is coming out next month, and it's an amazing book. I can't wait to release it. It's called Carbs, Credit, and Consistency, the 3 C's to a better you. So it breaks down how to eat right, how to take care of your finances, and how to be consistent in all 3 aspects of your life in order to sustain a healthy life, financial life, and have the life you always wanted.
Thank you. May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
Yes, types of success is, number 1, you want to make sure you stay positive, and a positive and a negative cannot occupy the mind at the same time. One of them must dominate, so keep it positive. Number 2, you want to make sure you're fueling your body with the right nutrients and nutrition in order to sustain a healthy life. And number 3, always find your passion. Once you're in your passion, you never work a day in your life.
I agree with those. Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.
My job, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm also one of the sponsors here at the event as well.
Do you have any project are you currently working on?
I'm working on a lot of things right now. Big movie series off of Netflix, Amazon Prime called Cappy. I'll make sure y'all go check that out. It's a real good movie. Series, basically. Make sure you go check it out too.
Yeah, I will check it out. So for this COVID-19, how did you overcome the long pause caused by the pandemic?
Man, I just stayed focused, man, and I kind of kept it moving still, but I just kind of stayed away, stayed in home, and just kept it moving until everything opened back up.
Yeah, like staying at home, working.
Yeah.
May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
Say it one more time, sir.
May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
3 types of success?
3 tips.
Oh, 3 tips. Stay focused, motivated, and just keep the pressure.
How are you doing today?
Hey, what's happening, bro? How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. What brings you to this tournament?
I play golf, I smoke weed, and I gamble. Golf beef, bitch. That's all.
Yeah.
No, it's a tournament that we all kind of put together. I've been a part of it since the beginning, so it's seeing it grow and turn into what it is right now. I have to be a part of it. There it is.
Thank you. What are some expectations you have for this huge tournament?
Expectations is that we're all going to have a good time. We're going to all get awareness out for the love of golf and to celebrate all of the small businesses that decided to come out and sponsor the event. And it's kind of a celebration of all of the small businesses that maybe normally wouldn't get a shot to have their product placed in a place or a venue like this.
Yeah. Do you have any current projects that you are working right now?
Yes, I'm on a nationally syndicated radio show in the afternoons from 2 to 6 every day in 75 markets in the country, the D.L. Hughley Show. I'm also a producer on the television show that we produce and on-air talent as well. And then I'm actually touring as well, so I'm just out there telling these jokes, brother, slinging jokes. Hashtag joke slingers. Follow me. That's how it is.
Okay, so for this COVID-19, we're like be staying at home for a very long time. How did you overcome the long pause caused by the pandemic?
Well, I didn't overcome it. I caught COVID, sat my ass down, and when I got better, I got back on the road again. And you gotta eat, man. I gotta feed my family, so I took all the precautions that I could. Luckily, all is good. I'm vaccinated. And I'm out here touring, man. I've been every weekend. I've been in a different city in America that was open with all of the protocols in place, telling jokes, man. I'm saving lives out here. People depressed, they need to laugh and get out the house, and I'm gonna give that to them. Hashtag joke slinger. Follow me, goddammit.
May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
3 tips of success is do something that you love. Tip number 2, make sure you master your craft. 10,000 hours is a minimum of something that you're doing if you love it. And tip number 3, no just means that you just got to do it a little bit stronger and harder.
Thank you so much for having this interview.
Woo, Lauren.
Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you too. I'm Echo Haddix with Echoing Sounds. And this is actually so amazing. Thanks to Big P, REM, for the 5th annual Golf Beef. I'm out here with my partners, Jeff Bassel right here. He's with Steezy, Western Green Mamba. We out here celebrating. It's an amazing event. It's a reunion. So many brands. The combination of golf, cannabis, all kind of entrepreneurs from all over the world.
Thank you. Do you have any expectations for this huge tournament?
Do we have what now?
Expectations.
You know what? The expectation that I have for the tournament is already here. I've seen tons of celebrities here. I've seen and felt so much warmth, so much love, so much appreciation. I think with COVID and being quarantined, we have a newfound love and appreciation for just being out, being about, and being amongst people of our own kind, and that's people, no color lines, all across the world.
Thank you. Can you share with us your current project that you're working on right now?
Well, right now, as you know, the city of Los Angeles is opening back up, and right now we have so many different clients that are eager about going into their performances, going into their concerts, making sure we got E40, we have Too Short, he should actually be here soon, and of course we're working Big Percy. Now he is the man of the hour here.
Thank you. So for this, almost 1 year of COVID-19, how did you overcome this pandemic?
You know what? I overcame the pandemic and the quarantine, honestly, through God. I just got even more spiritual, man. I just got really more committed to just my belief in God and where we are going, where He's taking us, because it was just unexplainable. It's no matter who you ask, they really didn't have a real answer. So I had to just get with myself and get centered. And really, that's my explanation for it all.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm also doing well. Thank you. What brings you to this tournament?
Well, my manager, Princess, she's put the whole event together, you know what I mean? So I did come through to check it out. It's a dope event going on. A lot of people here, golf, a little bit of everything, you know what I mean? So it's good to be out, coronavirus and everything else. So, it's a blessing to be here.
What are some of your expectations?
My expectation is to have a good time, you know what I mean? And, basically see a good golf tournament, and see who wins at the end of the day.
So for this long period of COVID-19, how did you overcome the pandemic?
I overcame that pandemic by realistically making sure I worked out. I ate right. I started doing Muay Thai, which is the dopest thing, put me in shape, which
I had gained 20 pounds, you know what I mean? So I lost it doing that, and it's just been a good thing, working on my craft and making sure that, the things that I wasn't able to do while the world was running and moving too fast, that when, everything slowed down, I was able to, realistically sit everything on the table and plan everything out, so it's been a bad thing, but it was a good thing to plan,
Which project are you currently working on?
Okay, I'm working on, I'm an artist and producer, so there is a record that I produced for Shorty Mac called Sample. You can go get that. It's Shorty Mac, just check that out. It's on all platforms. I do have another single coming out with Davina called Faded. Get that. We're working on the music video. The song should be out next month, so definitely go check that out.
May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
3 tips of success: work hard, stay consistent, and never give up. Never give up, no matter what.
So I'm from SS Motorsports. I'm the office manager there. We do custom automotive, so that goes from newer cars to older cars. I don't know if you guys saw or not. We have a 1963 Cadillac Coupe de Ville that was restored, and we also have a 2016 Challenger wide body that we did. We do all around bodywork and interior, so restoration and interior and exterior. I think it's awesome. There's a very wide range of businesses around here. I think it's really awesome that everyone's able to come out and showcase what they got. I think that there's going to be a lot of connections made, a lot of socialization. I think it's really cool that everyone here seems to be a social butterfly. So everyone's exchanging numbers and everyone's interconnecting, and possibly some cool collabs in the future.
So nice to see you today.
Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for having me.
So what brings you to this tournament, and may you share with us some of your expectations?
Sure, absolutely. Well, my name is Danny Corinne. I have a podcast. It's entitled Let Danny Tell It. That's on YouTube. It's on every Thursday from 12 to 1. So I got invited out here asking one of the sponsors to attend my show, and he invited me out for Golf Beats. So I'm really excited to see what happens. My expectations are none. I'm just gonna have fun.
Thank you. Do you have any projects are you currently working on right now?
Yes. My podcast, Let Danny Tell It, that's on YouTube every Thursday from 12 to 1. And I'm just doing that, having fun, living life, seeing what other opportunities arise from that. So I'm just hitting the ground running. We'll see what happens.
Okay, thank you. For this COVID-19, how did you overcome the long pause caused by the pandemic?
Actually, you know what? I just invested in myself. I decided to go for my dreams. I decided to just pursue exactly what I wanted. My daughter's grown, so she's off in college. I know, don't tell anyone. But that allowed mommy to just go ahead and shoot for the stars. So created my own podcast. I did some other personal work, So, yeah, I invested in myself, and that's been the best thing I could have done, actually.
Interesting. May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
3 tips of success. Never stop learning. Don't be afraid to take risks, and work smart, not hard.
Thank you so much for this interview.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you for having me.
Do you have any projects are you currently working on?
Yeah, I just started my new podcast, The Outlaw Show. We'll be launching early June. Recording episodes right now. First episode with 6-time world champions at Judah. Also a personal friend of mine, and I can't wait for everybody to check that out. We're taking over. Podcast game coming.
Thank you. So for this COVID-19, how did you overcome the pause caused by the long pandemic?
Just stay active, stay focused, you know what I mean, and keep your energy right, man, and make sure you boost your immune system each and every day. Get lots of sunlight. I'm glad it's sunny today.
Yeah, thank you.
Just supporting our people, man. Matt Barnes, we sponsor Matt Barnes, so anything he does, we fully support him. And just coming out here and golfing and having some fun, getting to smoke a little bit, and just bringing more awareness to the game for our people. So,
do you have any expectations?
My expectation is just to come out here and have a good time, represent Raw well, smoke a lot of weed, and just have fun and meet some new people.
Which projects are you currently working on?
With Raw, we always doing a lot of charity work. I think last year we donated $355,000.
So we're working with Wine and Water right now. We're always doing something with that. Josh is always coming up with some new ideas and got something cooking. We call him the doctor, man. He's just a mastermind at coming up with stuff. The real Willy Wonka there. So other than that, we just got plans to keep on helping society get better and bringing attention to the injustice and equality for women and black people. So that's basically what we're doing.
Thank you. For this COVID-19, we need to stay at home for a very long time. How did you overcome this long pause caused by the pandemic?
Well, me, I'm a homebody anyway, so it wasn't that bad for me. I actually got a place in Mexico right off the beach since I had to be enclosed anyway, and just made the best of it, just chilling with family and got some time to kind of be home. We all wanted that time, or we always talk about how we don't have time to do certain things. So this was a great time to actually brainstorm some ideas or just get some stuff done that you weren't getting done before. So in that pandemic, if you didn't do something positive, come up with some good ideas or do something positive, then you really messed it up yourself. I try to make the best of it. I try to turn a negative into a positive.
May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
My 3 tips are to work hard, to treat people the way they want to be treated, and just never stop. Like, everybody thinks that a lot of times with people, when they don't succeed the first time, they'll quit. So don't stop. Like, sometimes you got to go through those bumps to learn more. Just keep going, keep going.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing also well. What brings you to this tournament?
Well, just to come and hang out, support, and Big Percy's one of the big bros. I'm a stand-up comedian all over the world, Patrick Neal. So I just came out to support. It's a good event. It's all for the good peoples, and it's all up. You know?
Do you have any expectations?
Expectations about the event are just period.
The event.
The event, yeah, expectations going to be great, man. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a great event. We got a lot of people coming out. It's just going to be a good time, good vibes, and good energy. That's what it's all about.
Do you have any projects that you are currently working on?
I'm actually working on my special, comedy special coming out soon, so we're probably going to shoot that in July. And not only that, I'm working on a movie that I'm trying to shoot this summer, which I'm starring in. So I got a lot of things coming. My name is Patrick Neal once again. I'm big time out here and up and coming.
Thank you. For the COVID-19, there's a lot of problems with it. How did you overcome the long pause caused by the pandemic?
Man, I overcame it because I always got good energy. I'm always positive, and ain't nothing gonna stop me. You know what I'm saying? We still here, so we should be smiling, everybody. You know what I mean?
May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
3 tips of success: consistency, discipline, and love. All day, every day.
Thank you so much for having this interview.
Thank you, brother. You all cool right here. I don't want to mess all your shit.
Thank you.
Well, I work with Percy and the RMM team, Roderick Music and Marketing, and so I came out to support the team today. This is my first time golfing, and I'm really excited. I figure if you're going to golf for the first time, why not do it at Golf Beef?
Thank you. What are your expectations?
For the Golf Beef? Well, as an artist, Miss T as an artist, I came out to network and see friends that I'm familiar with, meet new people, and just network and grow with some social media. And I believe I'm going to take home the Worst Golfer Award.
It's award is award. That's right.
Right?
Which projects are you currently working on?
Right now, I'm working on an EP called Looks Are Deceiving. This is a brand, and Looks Are Deceiving is a universal brand created in love for humanity around the world, okay? The mission for us is to edify, encourage, educate, motivate, and inspire. So Looks Are Deceiving is also my project name. EP is going to have 5.5 songs on there. We pushed it back from April, looking at June. I just dropped this single on Apple, Spotify, all major platforms called Appreciate. My next single coming out is Not Your Average, and I'm just working. You can get my YouTube, MESTE1000, IG, MESTE1000. Yep. I overcame the pandemic with prayer, remaining steadfast in faith, just knowing that we can overcome anything. I didn't focus on that. I stayed working. I didn't allow it to absorb in my mind. I kept my mind grounded and I stayed working, and I'm so grateful. COVID was a blessing in a lot of ways too.
May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
My 3 tips of success are align yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Research, and consistency. Success don't sleep and slow feet don't eat.
Thank you so much for having this
Thank
interview.
you for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm absolutely fantastic. How about yourself?
I'm also doing well.
Good.
What brings you to this tournament?
Well, I've got some live paintings. Doing a painting of DMX, and this is for a good cause. So I've got a couple of paintings I did of Snoop Dogg that'll be in a raffle, and then I'm also have a historic black golfers painting featuring Charlie Seifert, Althea Gibson, and Calvin P.
What are your expectations?
Just to bring awareness to the people that I paint and to really good positive causes.
You said that you are an artist. Which project are you currently working on?
I have shows lined up everywhere, so if there's a good cause, cancer, AIDS, arthritis, I've probably got a piece going on there. And then I'm also creating my own shows, so you'll be able to find me anywhere on the planet.
So for this COVID-19, how did you overcome the long pause caused by the pandemic?
Well, I used it to paint, so I built up inventory. I just moved out here from the Midwest, so that gave me time to start creating pieces for the West Coast.
Thank you. May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
To be consistent, have a definite goal, and you stay at it every single day.
Well, my name is Janae. I'm with Women for the Culture, and we are everything about the culture. So our movement is about empowering women and really just doing anything for the culture, for our men, women, children, etc.
What are your expectations?
Just to interview people and to get good energy, to figure out what the people's projects are, the celebrities' projects are, and just to be in the environment.
Which projects are you currently working on?
Well, we are working on expanding our website. We are adding more members to our crew. So we're Women for the Culture, www.womenfortheculture.com. We have an Instagram. We also do Club Room. We also have other social media platforms. But we are about empowering women. We're about mental health. We are about everything that just uplifts the culture and uplifts Black women.
So for this COVID-19, how did you overcome the long pause caused by the pandemic?
We overcame by sticking together. I feel like the pandemic brought out a lot of good as well as bad, but mostly good because it brought people together. It made people realize what was more important. It made people just reach out and have conversations more, reach out and actually have social human interaction, which they didn't do as much before. But now they have time.
May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
3 tips of success, like Nipsey Hussle said, life is a marathon, so never give up. You're going to have some bad days. Count on the bad days, and it'll help you to plan for your peaks. And just go to the source. My source is God, but people have different sources. You have to believe in something bigger than yourself. My source is God. But your source could be the universe. My source is Jesus. So that's all I have.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing today?
Nice to meet you too. I'm doing great.
Thank you. What brings you to this tournament?
I'm here, celebrating my friend and just supporting, and we're here to do masseuse and tooth gems. So
do you have any expectations for this huge tournament?
Yeah, we're just here, having a good time, celebrating. There's a lot of celebrities here, and I think today is just a really good day. It's a long day. It's hot, but we're staying hydrated and we're having a lot of fun.
Do you have any projects that you are currently working on?
Right now I do freelance modeling, and I also dance. I'm a part of a belly dance entertainment company, so check it out.
So for this COVID-19, how did you overcome the pandemic?
I overcame the pandemic by a lot of self-reflection, a lot of self-care, self-love, exercise, and really focusing on what makes me happy and what I love to do and what I'm passionate about.
May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
3 tips of success, I would say gratitude, to be grateful and thankful every day. I think that's, to have that kind of mental clarity. Meditation and, trying to get you, stillness, mindfulness would be a tip for success. And the last, I would say, hard work and
Good.
dedication.
It feels good outside. A little too warm though, but
Yeah, it's a little bit hot. What brings you to this tournament?
man, I got added last minute. I'm a social media influencer, official to Cy Smith. But man, it's just good seeing some familiar faces, catching up to some friends, and I'm trying to see if there's any more carts left and get a little round in real quick.
What are your expectations?
Man, I just want to. I'm not the best golfer, but if I could get a few pars, I'll be good.
Okay. Which projects are you currently working on?
Currently, I'm working on an animation film. I'm doing voiceover for one of the lead characters. The film is called Chance, the Dogg. Part 2 is the second film. Aside from that, you can catch all the fun social media content videos I do every single day on TikTok, Instagram. So. Yeah.
So for this COVID-19, how did you overcome the long pause caused by the pandemic?
I hid in the house. I hid in the house. I stayed safe. Now I'm fully vaccinated and I'm out. I'm ready to have some fun.
Yeah. What are your 3 tips of success?
Number 1 is keep God first. Number 2 is keep God first. And number 3 is keep God first.
I'm here with Black Series camper. Princess invited us to be out here with everybody, and so we're here to have a good time.
Thank you. Do you have any expectations for this huge, fantastic tournament?
No, my only expectation is to share our trailer, meet some new people, and have a good time.
What project are you currently working on?
I'm just working on my Black Series trailer and promoting the Black Series camper caravans.
So for like this almost 1 year COVID-19, how did you overcome this pandemic?
The pandemic's been challenging with our staff and labor force and whatnot, but we've been able to work through it and continue to provide our caravans to consumers.
Thank you. May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
3 tips of success: work hard, stay honest, and wake up early every day.
My name is Adrienne Nicole Edwards. I'm the founder of the A&E Foundation. We assist the homeless with unlimited resources. Today I'm here supporting the charities today at this golf event. I'm looking forward to meeting great people and seeing who's interested in the work that we do, because the work that we do is very important, and the fact that we're opening back up and being able to start back working, that is amazing. And I love how everyone is free today. We're maskless and we're having a great time. We're following COVID guidelines though. We're all 6 feet apart. But I'm looking forward to having a great time today. It's been amazing.
How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm also doing great. What brings you to this tournament?
Life and Princess and RMM, just celebrating the event, Cinco de Mayo, just the cause and everything.
What are your expectations?
Greatness, fun, a lot of weed smoke around, just good vibes, networking, supporting each other.
Do you have any projects that you are currently working on?
There's someone louder than me. Woo!
Hey, you do not want to miss this, baby. If you ain't here, you ain't nowhere.
You ain't nowhere. You heard that? You ain't nowhere. There you go. They might have to raise my volume up a little on the pre. All right, cool. Yes.
So for this COVID-19, how did you overcome the long pause caused by the pandemic?
Putting God first, but just trying to stay healthy, spending time with my family, do what I love. I still do music, Oh yeah, my name is Melion, by the way. I don't know if I introduced myself. My name is Melion. Shout out to my manager, Princess by Perceptive here. We're just vibing. So during the pandemic, you know what I mean? I've always been an ill chick already, so I wasn't really scared of no. I'm just kidding, but respect to everybody who lost a loved one during COVID. But I'm good. We all survived. We're grateful. We're all good. So yeah.
Thank you. May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
3 tips of success? Ooh, I always ask people this. Well, success is defined differently to everybody, but I would say success not in particular order, okay? But do what makes you happy. You know what I mean? So there's going to be a lot of opinions, but do what makes you happy. Another tip to success is don't stress. Remind yourself you're blessed. And then consistency, work hard consistently. So that's the key to success in my eyes.
Thank you so much for having this interview.
Yeah, what's your name again?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Nice to see you here. It's kind of warm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty hot today.
I'm here hydrating everybody. I have a brand called Potency number 710. That's what's in this mister right here. I'm spraying everybody with full spectrum CBD, lavender, bilberry, and aloe. Very hydrating, and we are also at hole number 10, making everybody safe with sunscreen and fighting free radical damage with our products.
Thank you. What brings you to this tournament?
You know, I've been helping sponsor a lot of events that Percy's been doing. He's been including me in a lot of events lately, and I love sponsoring. It's the only way some CBD companies can really do any marketing, because we have such a hard time doing any marketing online with any kind of cannabis or CBD at all. So I found that sponsoring other people's events and bringing attention to my brand and helping another person just kind of came back full circle and helped everybody.
Do you have any expectation for this huge tournament?
I do. I expect for everybody to be wearing Potency the next tournament.
So for this COVID-19, how did you overcome the long pause caused by the pandemic?
Well, because I was selling a wellness brand, my sales actually increased over 150% last year during COVID. So I was one of the fortunate ones that was already online doing direct-to-consumer, selling a product that actually had a purpose.
Cool. Can you share with us your 3 tips of success?
Just never giving up, and I think being kind, and I think kindness is a superpower, and I think if you're kind to people and you put out into the universe what you want, you get it back.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm doing blessed today. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. What brings you to this tournament?
I'm here in support of Golf Beef and my partner Princess, and shout out to Percy. You know, we're here on a beautiful day in Moore Park, California, and we're here to give back to the youth and just have a great time doing the golfing event, golf game. We expect to give back to the youth for Snoop Dogg's team, and I do have my company up here, Gifted Handles, and we're here in support of the golf tournament. So, yes.
Which projects are you currently working on?
I'm actually working on a new website for Gifted Handles, giftedhandles.com. So look out for that. It's a new training website for kids and for pro players. So you guys keep a lookout for that. And we're going to be shooting a commercial really soon for it.
Thank you. So for this huge long period of COVID-19, how did you overcome this pandemic?
You know, keep my faith in God, and just waiting everything out, and keeping my business up and rolling, working on a new website. So during COVID, I was working on everything to have a major comeback.
May you share with us your 3 tips of success?
3 tips of success? Believe in yourself, never stop, and keep going.
How are you doing today?
I am doing great. And how yourself?
I'm also doing well. What brings you to this tournament?
So I'm actually the CEO of Big Indie Inc. And as you can see, Percy is on the magazine. And we're talking about the golf beef in here and True Legacy. And just all his companies got so much going on. So I decided to, support the brand and just show up and also spread awareness of Big Indie Magazine.
Do you have any expectations for this huge tournament?
Really, just to have a good time. I just kind of came out to have a good time and network, of course.
So for this huge period of time of COVID-19, how did you overcome the pandemic?
Well, the first half of the year was hard when it first started, and I was actually indoors. I didn't really go out a lot at all. I was ordering using Instacart, so I was scared. I was scared. I didn't know what to expect. After a while, you kind of get used to it. You start adapting to it, and it just becomes like the new normal now. It's like, it's what we're supposed to do: wear a mask, social distance, all of that good stuff. So now it's like, it seems normal. It's been so long. It's like 2 years now.
Yeah, it's like 1 year now.
Almost 2, like a year and a half. I mean, well, yeah, about I guess. I don't know. It seems like a lot longer, but.
So may you share with us your 3 tips of success?
Well, yes. Consistency, for sure. Consistency. Discipline. You gotta have discipline, because trust me, I get distracted just like everyone does, and it you can't be distracted and create something like this, you know, or run a company. It's impossible because you can, but it's just like it'll take you a lot longer. So it's like, yeah, stay disciplined, stay consistent, and then stay positive. You got to be positive. You got to like, you really have to like believe in yourself. And because I know that sometimes I struggle with it too, like doubting myself, which is like a no. To be successful, you have to believe in yourself and to be consistent, and you have to have self-discipline.
You look so cool today.
Thank you, man.
What brings you to this tournament?
So we're out here, you know, just celebrating Cinco de Mayo with all my brothers and everybody here. You know, like you said, there's no type of color, size, person. Everybody's welcome here. You know what I mean? Just got to be out here and celebrating and supporting everybody out here, especially, you know, the golf B5. Definitely, especially with the beautiful weather. It feels good to be back. No more of the pandemic so bad, you know. It feels good to be back and see everybody out here.
Do you have any expectation for this huge and fantastic tournament?
Well, I mean, every time they've had it, it's turned out pretty good. So it's always a good turnout here, and for the future, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be great as well.
Do you have any projects that you are currently working on?
Right now, at the moment, I mean, I'm trying to look for something since everything just came back. Everybody's just back from the pandemic and stuff. So little by little, I'll have a few projects coming up. I mean, I do this for the Doggers, some of the LAFC soccer team, and then some concerts as well.
Thank you. So for this huge period of time of COVID-19, how did you overcome the pandemic?
I mean, just sitting home, coming up with different ideas to put on my head. I mean, I got something new coming out, so it should be exciting. Just sitting at home, not being able to do anything, so it just gives you time to think and what to come up with.
And what brings you to this tournament?
Oh, well, I'm here to support my friends, support the course, you know, and just to have fun. That's it.
What are some of your expectations?
Well, the fundraising is going to happen. We'll get to the mark, and also the fact that we're just here to have fun after a long year of pandemic. You know, everybody's happy, just to show happiness to everybody. That's the point.
What projects are you currently working on?
I'm in the clothing industry and fashion industry, so that's what I'm working on. I'm working on the new rebranding and stuff like that. So it's coming out next week, so I'm excited about it.
Thank you. So for this long period of COVID-19, how did you overcome the pandemic?
Well, I don't think I've overcome it yet because I don't have the vaccine yet, you know, but I think the fact that I'm alive today shows that I will overcome it.
Hi, I'm Crystal Wampler. My business is Connecting. I am the CEO and owner. We are Cannabis Financial Advisory Solutions Group. We are the top 5 California cannabis CPAs, and we love this event. It's fantastic. We are excited to bring billionaire strategies to multimillionaires, and that's who we are.
Nice to see you guys. How are you doing, guys?
We're doing great. My name is Dave G.
We're doing good. My name is Xavier G, also known as DJ Lil X.
Got DJ Lil X in the building. How are you doing?
I'm also doing well, thank you.
Good.
What brings you guys to this tournament?
Participating here with RMN Percy. Shout out to RMN Percy. Out here for the golf beef and to enjoy the event. And happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. We out here enjoying ourselves.
Yes.
What are some of your expectations?
Some of my expectations in life, or just for this event? For this event, it's for everyone to have a good time, get home safe.
What he said.
So what projects are you currently working on?
I'll let him answer that. What projects are you working on?
So we're working on my new album that's coming out soon, and my new single TikTok has just been released. Make sure you go stream it out now on all platforms.
How do they find it?
Google search DJ LILX.
Yes. And my name is Dave G. I'm a designer, so I'm working on fragrance and footwear. So be on the lookout for Bossmatic champion status. You can Google that, and all the information will pop up for you.
Thank you. So for this huge period of time of COVID-19, how did you guys overcome this pandemic?
Well, we followed the guidelines and stayed healthy, popping vitamins, staying hydrated, and being active.
Yep, exactly what he said. We've just been quarantined and staying in the house.
Yeah.
Always wearing our masks, but not right now because, you know.
Tamika Hubbard. I'm one of the owners of Hubbard Cigars. Percy is a good friend of ours, and it's an excellent cause, and we definitely wanted to be here to share in what's going on today.
Do you have any expectation for this huge tournament?
I don't. I just hope that everybody, will support and continue the legacy that he's building with the Golf Beef brand.
Which project are you currently working on?
So what we're currently working on, we're a blender of our own cigars. It's 1% premium Nicaraguan tobacco. It's called Hubbard Cigars. We blended a cigar for our local St. Louis Cedric the Entertainer, and we were selling his cigars here today, as well as our own blended cigars called the Hubbard Cedis.
Thank you. So for this huge period of time of COVID, how did you overcome this pandemic?
How I overcame it, I definitely stayed prayed up. I am fully vaccinated. I've done a lot of great things. I'm also a public official in the city of St. Louis, and so we moved a lot of COVID dollars to needy families and businesses who needed the help during the pandemic.
I'm Reginald Marzette, and I own Canna Cream. It's cannabis ice cream. And my expectation of today's event is just really to get my product into as many hands as I possibly can. I have some little sample sizes. And how I got started was actually, just honestly, I asked God for something, and this is what He gave me. The Bible says, Genesis 1:29, it gives us all food, tree bearing fruit. Seed. So cannabis is one of the things that, I chose to go with, and I love ice cream. Who doesn't?
So I'm here promoting my company, Phoenix Nutraceutical. Actually, it was started by my friend Ruben Lindo and Dr. Norris Dorsey, and we're here promoting our product Blitz Fast-Acting Cream. It's a sports cream that's great for pain relief and any muscle soreness or anything that you have like that. So we have a table here, and we're promoting our product and supporting a great cause.
Thank you. Do you have any expectation for this huge tournament?
Any expectations? Just to sell a little product and to get our name out there, mostly, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So for this COVID-19, it's been like very super long while. How did you overcome this pandemic?
I have been really careful to, stay out of the public areas like they've asked us. Wearing masks normally, but today, today it's so sunny and nice, I didn't put it on right now. But yeah, just doing my best to follow the rules and stay inside and follow the guidelines, making sure I don't do anything that's too risky. Yeah.
Questions? Okay, my company, my name's Ogechi Onyewu, and I work for Bubble Eyes Technologies. We're one of the sponsors for Golf Beef, this wonderful charity tournament. Our company is a pandemic risk mitigation company. Right now we're working with COVID-19 risk mitigation. We offer products, services, and solutions to help people get back to work, school, businesses safely. One of the big keys around the solutions we have is implementing standardization for testing, for regular testing, to actually help people stay safer and to be able to identify, capture any outbreaks of COVID-19. So that paired with the vaccine is one of the things that we believe is actually a solution to manage this. We also, one of our mottos is we detect, we disinfect, and we protect. We have products, artificial intelligence products, like disinfecting robots, UV stations, for example, and such. We also have air purification systems. We have the ability to offer mass mobile testing, and we also have added some other services that can actually, that work with air quality and air monitoring.